Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Wahab. I would like to welcome you to the book called Guaranteed Success in a Split Second, like this. And in this book, I'm going to give you, first of all, a 30-second very brief introduction of who we are as a group of companies and why I have written this book. Then we're going to focus exclusively on you and how you can use law of attraction, human manifestation, human visualization, and imagination to bring your goal in your realization. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it started because this is all about who it is about you, and we're going to get to it in 30 seconds. So, we are actually a group of companies, and I manage over 10 companies worldwide, and the net worth we have is over $500 million. We have been fortunate enough to be part of projects like BMW, Starbucks, Timex, United Airlines, Hewlett Packard, so on and so forth. But I say this not to impress you, but impress upon you that what you are going to hear is going to be very logical. It is science proven based on metaphysics, quantum physics, human manifestation, law of attraction, and human motivation. Number two is in this book that I'm going to be talking about law of attraction primarily. There are three good news for you that I'm going to be giving you. Of course, this whole book is free gift for you, but then it's coming with three good news, three secrets of law of attraction, plus initial way of how you can implement law of attraction in your life right now and utilize it for three things, either instant manifestation, accelerated manifestation, or normal manifestation. So, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let me just give you a breakdown of how this book is going to be explained step by step, and then we will take one topic at a time. The number one chapter that we're going to talk about is going to be what is law of attraction. Then number two, we're going to talk about vibrations, how we can increase our vibration and maintain them. Number three, we're going to talk about belief system. Number four, we're going to talk about how we are going to maintain our state of mind and state of heart to be in our zone, to be producing money, income, gold, whatever we like to, 24/7. And then we're going to talk about human manifestation exercises. After that, I'm going to discuss with you very briefly about the positive affirmations. And then we are going to talk about certain things that we are supposed to avoid in any case and circumstances just to make sure that we are being effective, we are being productive, and we are being efficient to attract our goals and bring them in our life. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, like I said earlier, that number one, we're going to talk about how to raise our vibration. Now, all of us have different ways that we raise our vibration. Like, for example, myself, I can listen to music. I love dancing. I can dance for 3 to 4 hours straight, non-stop, and that really raised my vibration. Listening to music, laughing, joking, hanging out with friends, that raises my vibration. Now, for law of attraction, when we are setting up our goals and we are going after accomplishing them, then it is good to raise your vibration when you're by yourself. So then you can be focused on what you need to do. Now, the key thing is out of this book is that you only have to spend only 5 to 15 minutes of your time to accomplish your goals with the law of attraction. And we will discuss that in a bit. So, coming back to raising the vibration. Some of us, we think about our vacation. Some of us, we play with our pets. Some of us, we play with our kids. Some of us, we go out and we raise our vibration. Some of us like to pray and then that raises our vibration. So, however you raise your vibration, that is all up to you. But the key is that you need to be laughing, dancing, singing, smiling, laughing, being funny, telling jokes, and you can talk to yourself, but the key is that you need to raise your energy, because the key is, and we are going to discuss that towards the last chapter, which is going to be number 7, money. And then I will talk about how to further raise your vibration and be alignment with money so you can attract it in the least amount of time. So coming back to raising the vibration, I hope all of us understand that raising vibration is very, very easy. The key is to keep it. And if we know why and how, we will be able to keep it. And that is what we're going to talk about in chapter number 4. But we're down to chapter number 3 now. So let's talk about belief system. When we now, let me take belief system under the umbrella of law of attraction. So then it will make more sense. For example, when you set up a goal, ladies and gentlemen, when you set up a goal, you must think about 3 things. Number 1 is, okay, when you have a goal, but with that goal, you need to have an action plan of what you need to do to accomplish this goal. Then you need to have certain motivation factors associated to it, which have to be emotional or feeling based. For example, you want $100,000. With $100,000, you want to buy a car for yourself, or you want to basically start a business, or you want to basically buy something for your kids, for your wife, for your wedding, for your ceremony, or whatever it is. That has to be something that is very exciting, because later on I'm going to talk about how you're going to use that towards attracting your goal in the fastest way possible. More appealing it is, better it is. And I'm going to use a very, very a good example here, ladies and gentlemen. The more intense your requirement is to accomplish your goal, because of the benefits that is going to provide, faster you will attract your goal, because your vibrations will be high. And we'll talk about vibrations in a bit, and how and whatnot. Coming back to the belief system, you have a goal. The moment you select a goal and you think about it, guess what? Universe accepts it. You don't even have to say, I want it. You just think about it, and the universe is watching you 24/7. And it knows that you want to accomplish this goal, and it gets it, and it's done in that moment. Universe always say yes. Doesn't matter. You could have a job of $200,000 a year salary, and you ask for $1 million job. Universe will say yes. And then it is just depends on if you are ready for it. All universe will make you ready and will give you that job. So whatever you're asking, you gets it right there. Now what you have to do is, the law of attraction is very simple, 4 steps. You have a goal. With the goal goes your belief system. And with the belief system goes your conviction, your willingness to make it happen in your life, and which is going to be related to the outcome. $100,000, what you're going to get in that $100,000, what you want to do with that money, benefits. That is the juice, that is the magnet, that is going to create intensity for you to be able to attract that. Because right now you have just thought about your goal, and it is done. It is done. The belief, coming back to the belief system, the goal is done. The $100,000 is yours. Now the thing is, we're going to talk about the law of attraction side. We're going to talk about massive action side. We're going to talk about the waiting time, and then we're going to talk about the result. In law of attraction, what you have to do is, the moment you say that I want this, you have to know in your mind it is done. Just like this. All you have to do now is you have to take one of the 3 strategies of law of attraction to either do instant manifestation, accelerated manifestation, or a normal manifestation. Let's take a middle example. Okay, let's say we want to do accelerated manifestation. So then you have $100,000 goal. So you got to have at least 3 to 5 reasons of why you want that $100,000, and you want it bad enough that you're willing to do whatever it takes in the right way to accomplish this goal. That's number 1. Number 2 is you have your action items for law of attraction. I'm not talking about massive action. I'm talking about law of attraction, and this is where a lot of people have to understand that this is law of attraction. This is massive action. Okay, they go together, but the thing is, law of attraction is all about It's all about how you think, how you frame your mind, how you frame your feeling, your mindset, your feeling, your heart, your body, and you utilize that. Okay, and we're gonna get into all of those details in a bit, but I want to clarify that the law of attraction in 4 steps: goal with the belief system, then you have law of attraction. In law of attraction, what you have to do is, number one, you have to be able to you have to be able to visualize your goal very vividly, that $100,000 is in your bank account and it is done. There is no doubt about it, because doubt creates issues which will create delay in your manifestation. But if you are confirmed that it is done, it is done. And we will show you how you would be confident about this. So the moment you have the goal, you have a belief that yes, it is done. And ladies and gentlemen, everything is given to us by universe. We know it, and universe has credibility with us. Universe, the sun comes out, moon comes out, a star comes out. There's a day, there's a night, and there is not one day that the night came late or the day came on late or sun didn't show up. So we know universe delivers all the time. So once we ask, universe is going to give it to us, but universe is going to maybe test us, maybe give it to us right away, based on the facts that we are going to talk about here in this presentation, in this book. The facts are that if you are intensely wanting, your feelings are so intense that you want this $100,000, universe is going to give it to you the fastest way possible. And we will cover that in more detail in the zone section. So, which is, I believe, section number 4. So section number 3, we're talking about the belief system. So you have goal, and you are basically now, number 1, you have to do your manifestation exercise, which is very simple. You have to sit with yourself every morning when you get up, just for 2-3 minutes. You have to visualize your goal, and then the action step that you have to visualize them, that you are performing those actions. And then the third column is that you have finished all of these steps in your mind. You're playing a movie, that you have taken these actions and you have completed these actions, and now you are basically celebrating because you already got $100,000 in your account. So you're going yourself out and getting yourself best meal, that is a sense of taste. Then you're going yourself and getting yourself a best perfume, and you have to see this in your video, in a video in your mind. You're going and buying yourself a best perfume that you always want to buy. Then you're taking yourself for dancing or watching a movie, so that's sense of vision and so on and so forth. Or if going to a club, sense of hearing and so on and so forth. Then you take yourself for shopping and you buy your clothes, a sense of touch. So you have to stimulate those all 6 senses over here. So that means this is your manifestation exercise. If you do this every day, your mind knows and your subconscious get reprogrammed that yes, this goal is done, these action steps are already done, because subconscious does not know the difference between what is done and what is not done. If your mind is seeing it, that means subconscious knows it is done. And the moment it gets programmed, and it could get programmed in a very few time or maybe more time, depending on how intensely you are doing your manifestation and how relaxed you are and how focused you are on this manifestation exercise. So once you do this exercise every morning, it's only 2 to 3 minutes every day. Okay. Number 2, when you are day to day living your life, you have to keep your goal in your mind all the time, which will activate your reticular activating system. What that means is that everywhere you go, you're seeing that $100,000. You're thinking about that, just like if you buy a car and it's a red color, let's say Lamborghini. Wherever you go out, if you see a Lamborghini, you will pick it up right away. If you hear the Lamborghini voice, you would know that's your car, or somebody else's car, but exactly like yours. So the thing is that your mind is going to start looking for it. Then I'm going to talk about really quick consciousness, awareness. You are now aware of this $100,000 in your life, and you're looking for it. Your mind is looking for it. Your subconscious is looking for it, and you're moving towards it. Your intention is towards it. You're talking about it. You're thinking about it. You're feeling about it. So now what that will create is level of vibration, which all it has to do is it has to match the vibration of the universe to bring this in your realization. So that being said, in the law of attraction side, you're doing your manifestation, you're keeping your vibrations up. You have to stay very, very positive, and you have to keep reaffirming yourself that I am at one with my $100,000. I am at one with my $100,000. I am at one with my $100,000. And then we will talk about positive affirmation in chapter number 7. So you can see how we will reinforce this every day or every morning. So this is the law of attraction side. Over here, then you have action step. We have already done in manifestation exercise, so you're going to take those actions. But now keep in mind that when you are taking these actions, ladies and gentlemen, when you are taking these actions, you're going to have good results. Sometimes you're going to have bad feedback, or sometimes you're going to have very opposite results. The moment you get opposite result or bad feedback or negative feedback, you have to say, this is irrelevant, next. And then you keep moving on, taking action, because action will give you more confidence, will give you more certainty, and you keep moving on forward. And if you have any new ideas, you may want to implement those ideas, because the key is keep taking action. Because what happens, ladies and gentlemen, that for one goal, you gotta have at least 3 places this $100,000 is gonna come from. So you don't attach yourself. Number 2, once you are taking action on all of 3 of these different options, plan A, plan B, and plan C, usually what happens is, because universe is watching us and it's mirroring exactly what we are thinking, even what we are feeling. So, and that is watching us. So now, if I say that plan B looks so guaranteed done, and I'm going to put more effort into it to get that, and guess what? The moment if I attach myself with plan B, is going to come from plan C. Or maybe I may have to create plan D, because attachment cancels. So the B is cancelled, is gone. I might as well forget about it because I focus too much on it. I have to give 3 equal attention, 3 options, equal attention. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this $100,000 does not have to be $100,000. It could be a lottery, it could be a gift, it could be such a big gift that I sell it and I get $100,000. You have to understand that your job, our job, is to say $100,000 if you want it, 30 days or 60 days. Now, we have to be open. Now, universe's job is to give it to us. How universe wants to give it to us? Because universe knows what is better for us today and what is better for us tomorrow. But we don't know what is coming tomorrow. So universe can give this $100,000 to us in $20,000 here, $30,000 here, $40,000 here, or $50,000 here, a gift here, lottery ticket here, something here, and this more than $100,000. Now, here is the key. If you want something from how to best get it and fastest way get it from universe, and also have science along with it, so you know it is coming. So you have some assurance. Like, for example, if you go to your dad and say, Dad, I want $10,000. Dad will say, oh, okay, what do you want? But why do you want this money? What are you going to do with it? But if you say, Dad, you look so nice, Dad. I love you so much. And, I'm just so fortunate to be your son or daughter, because you always take care of me and you never say no to me. And you build it up. And you say, Dad, I'm just thinking about starting my own business. I want to be independent, and, I want to prove myself to you that, you raised me well, and I'm a very good kid, your son or your daughter. And I really would like you to invest in me $10,000. Now, look at the difference. Same thing goes with the universe. You say, universe, I love you so much. We have a love affair. You're so cool. I like you. And you can, sing and dance with the universe and say, universe, come on. This is only $100,000. So can I get some? Right now, universe will say, well, you respond to you. But maybe you will get to see the response and understand a few hours, a few days later. But the thing is that, of course, the universe has only one thing. Whatever you want, you get it. And you get it in a split second. as long as you do the necessary, take necessary actions to bring this in your realization, ladies and gentlemen. So that being said, let's go to point number two. We have already done our human manifestation. We are on an action item. We are taking action, 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 and we are asking universe, the universe, can you show me some signs of how I'm doing and how close I am to get my $100,000? And universe will show you signs, and the sign can come in any way. You can hear it, you can get an email, you can get a telephone call that we are processing your application for loan. Money can come from any way. And of course, you have started three different ways. So you are calling them and following up with them. They are communicating with you in many different ways. So you're going to start getting signs. But keep in mind, while you're doing that, and you have three options, if you get a fourth one in your mind, take action. Because you don't know, maybe the universe will give you from the fourth one. The universe is trying to put it in your mind that go here, maybe it's a little bit faster, because you need to make this happen fast. So that being said, now, while you're doing all of this, ladies and gentlemen, here is the most important thing and a secret that you have to understand. You must feel good in the way you are at the moment, in wherever you are in life. You have to celebrate the way you are, because in all honesty, a lot of people don't even have three-time food to eat. So we cannot complain, but we have to have gratitude in our attitude. That is law of attraction, and it's very powerful. Number two, if we celebrate on how we are, and God has, or universe has given us such a good life. We have food, we can go out, we can drive, we have cars, we have this. That creates positive energy and positive vibration, and universe loves this. Now, you want money from your dad, you gotta make your dad happy. Okay, so you want money from universe, you gotta make universe happy. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this book is all about straight to the point. We're going to talk about positive, we're going to talk about benefits, we're going to talk about facts, we're going to talk about research, and that's it. So, coming back to action item, you're taking action. Sometimes there's a waiting time, and sometimes you get negative feedback or things, and then you may think that, I don't know if it's going to happen. You got to go back to your belief system. And you got to know, ladies and gentlemen, that it is that you got to have faith in universe and put it back to universe. Say, universe, see, I'm getting this negative. Can you help me out, please? And universe will bounce back and will say, okay, give universe may will give you some good sign, or next day you will get a good news. But you have to anticipate, and you have to open yourself up for $100,000. You have to say that I'm in a receiving mood. I'm ready to receive this $100,000 at any time, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes in the right way, with the right means and of the right reasons, to get my goal accomplished. And sometimes you may have to be a little uncomfortable, because you may get an idea that you may not be very comfortable about, but as long as you're not hurting anyone, you need to take that action. Because what happens is, maybe you are at $50,000 level, and now you want to be at $100,000 level, so that your mindset needs to be changed, your subconscious needs to be reprogrammed, and there are certain things you need to learn to be at that level. And the universe is teaching you, faster you learn, faster you will get your goal accomplished. So this is action, and how to respond back to any negative feedback or waiting time. If you have waiting time and you've got nothing to do, make yourself busy in something else. Take your mind away. Do not be attached or try to attach to your goal. Let it process, let it grow, let it happen, and keep yourself away, some busy in something else, but keep your vibrations up, because your vibrations have to match with the vibrations of the universe, for universe to deliver it to you as soon as possible. And then here, what you have to do, which is number fourth step, is that you have to believe that it is done, and you have to relieve yourself, and you have to say, thank you, universe, I really appreciate, I already got it. You have to do this, because now what you have done is, it's called airtight strategy. You have locked it in your complete success and your goal. And now once you say that, you believe that you already have it. But now don't spend the money yet until it shows up in your bank account. So now your psychology, your aura, your heart, your mind, your subconscious mind knows that $100,000 is there, and you're so excited, and you believe from every single cell that $100,000 is there. So you can basically, until it comes in your realization, you can also use positive affirmations like universe is backing me up and is supporting me, and I have $100,000 in my bank account, and I'm ready to go. I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and this. You're talking to yourself, and you are living in that frame of mind. The moment it gets matched with the vibration of the universe, bam, is done. And it could be a day, it could be a month, it could be a week, and it could be any length of time. But intense your feeling is, and more you stay in that vibration, better off you're going to be. So that is, ladies and gentlemen, law of attraction in 4 steps. And let's talk about a little more detail about vibrations and how to raise your vibration and background of how what the vibrations are and where they come from. Ladies and gentlemen, first source we have to take any thoughts is our eyes. When we look at this, we see different things, and we some things catch our eyes, something doesn't catch our eyes, but then that gives thoughts to our mind. In most cases, sometimes thoughts are coming without looking as well. When the thought comes to our mind, thought goes instantly to the nervous system. In it is in very small seconds it goes and comes back with a feeling. Now if you pay attention to something catches your eye, it's very exciting. There's a positive thought goes, comes back with positive feeling, creates positive emotions. Once you have this positive emotions, if you desire to have that particular thing, let's say you saw a beautiful car, and let's say you saw a Rolls Royce, and you just really want that Rolls Royce, then and you just thought that I want to have this Rolls Royce. You just manifested and you just got it in your life, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what you have to understand from scientific standpoint is that the combination of your thought, of your feelings, brings emotions. And when you take this emotion, let's take this emotion for 100,000, okay? Gone, came back out, 100,000 because all of your benefits are here. This 100,000 is here. Now you want it bad enough, and you're like so excited, and you believe that you have it, and you keep thinking about it, and you keep reinforcing on your mind and your heart that you have it. You're gonna attract it, because anytime you manifest, it is in vortex. To bring it down from the vortex into your bank account is there are 3 keys to bring them. And I'm going to talk about this, and the second book of Guaranteed Success in a Split Second will have more details. So if you feel that you need to invest in buying the book and getting more details, you feel free to invest in that book. What happens is 3 things. Number 1 is that if you want to bring this in your realization as soon as possible, what happens is you have to have intense feeling 24/7. And of course, 8 hours, 10 hours, sometimes we are sleeping. So beside that, around that time, we keep our state of mind and state of heart consistent throughout the day. And we will talk about how to log that in and keep the state of mind and stay in our zone to keep attracting it. Point number 2 is all around us, ladies and gentlemen, this is magnetic field. This is our energy. This is our aura. And one thing you have to understand very clearly is that when you attract money or your goal, it is right here. It is right here. And more intense feeling you have, more power you have to attract it. Third secret is that if you say with energetic voice, because universe like energetic voice, loud voice, I am at one with my $100,000 right now. I'm at one with $100,000 right now. I'm at one with my $100,000 right now. And you keep reforming it. And of course, when nobody's around, you should say it a little bit loudly so then you can hear it properly. because once we hear, our senses also are awakened, and we are listening, and it's a reinforcement of our mind. So that way, these are the three secrets that will help you to attract this in your life very fast. Now, let's talk about the next chapter, which is a zone. Now, how you create a zone and how you maintain the zone. I'm going to cover that in a very few sentences, but I'm sure that it's going to make sense to you of how the zone works. All you have to do is, first of all, you have to pay attention to your physiology, your focus, your state of heart, and your state of mind. How you do that is, you have $100,000, you see that $100,000 in your mind's eye, you're seeing $100,000 in your bank account, and you believe that $100,000 is there. Now, what you do is, you have to believe, not just believe, you have to believe from every single cell of your body that $100,000 is in your bank account. And you need to carry that belief 24/7. And around your aura, you can imagine yourself being in a bowl of light, or bowl of golden light or white light. And this white light is all $100,000. And it's just coming to you from all different directions. When you go into shower, you're showering with money. Money is falling on you. And money is chasing you. And it's $100,000 looking for you. Where is Miss Dr. Wahab? I want to go to him. Where's Dr. Wahab? I'm looking for him. Where do I go? Where do I go? Which account do I go? So, and this is a fact, because what you think about, you bring about. What you believe, you achieve. So we already built the belief system in chapter number 2. So now what you are thinking about, you're gonna bring about. So you're thinking that $100,000 is coming, and you're taking massive action, and all the negative feedback is irrelevant. You're throwing it out the window, and you're moving on with your positives. Positive, because positive creates a powerful energy. It's a force. There are 3 forces in law of attraction, ladies and gentlemen, that are very prominent, and you must get this down. Number 1 is positive affirmation with a loud voice, energetic voice. Number 2, intensity. It is a magnet that just pulls it right out and give it to you, like, here you go. And number 3 is positive attitude. Number 4 is gratitude. These are the 4 pillars that everybody should know. And in my second book, I talk about it in very much detail of how it works and how you can incorporate further in your life. But what I'm giving you now should be fairly good enough for you to utilize law of attraction in your life. Because my book, second book, that's going to be more detailed on all of these chapters, 50% of whatever revenues we're going to make is going to go all to charities, because I've done very well in life. I'm very successful, and I want to pass on these success strategies that I've personally used and I've seen people use and having positive results around me. And I want to make sure that you also are aware of these and are able to utilize these strategies in your life. So now, that being said, let's go to, we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. So now let's go to our next chapter. Next chapter is about zone. So we were talking about imagining yourself in this, and then what you have to do is, let me get back in my zone. I was in my zone, but sometimes you come out and you have to go back. What you have to do is, you have to believe, you have to carry your belief system with your aura and your karma. When you walk and you talk, you are with your surrounding is all about $100,000. And you will start seeing with the aura, with the karma you will carry, with the energy level you will carry, with the physiology and the focus you will carry, people will start paying attention to you. But you will not be paying attention to people. You're paying attention to what you want and your goal, and you're keeping that in mind. And you go to the gym, you're thinking about your goal, you're working out, you're lifting weights, and so on and so forth. You're thinking about $100,000 and where this can come from, because you have already have spread out the energy of $100,000 and you're attracting it in your magnetic field. You are in your zone. You are in your belief system. 24/7, you have conviction and willpower that it is done. It is here already. You're just taking necessary steps, action. That's it. Because you already are in the fourth step of law of attraction. You already have received the money and you're relieved. So you just keep that wherever you go, whatever you do, and the moment you realize that your vibrations are going down, you need to go back and start listening to music, you start dancing, joking, or drink something, just to get your energy back and your vibration back up and running. More consistently, you can stay in your zone with your mindset and your belief system that this goal is yours. Faster you can accomplish your goal, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that being said, we're talking about $100,000, okay? And if you have three areas that this money can come from, and you are a businessman, as a businessman, you must try to get 2, 3 more ways you can get this $100,000. If you are a person who is unemployed and you're dedicated 8 hours every day for your job, and you're looking for $100,000, and maybe you have applied for a loan, you have applied for a grant, you have applied to open a business or whatever it is, but you gotta make sure that 3 to 5 sources have to be there that you have to consistently work on with massive action, and you will have the results. Now, coming back to chapter number 7. Chapter number 7, we're going to talk about positive affirmations and commands that I'm going to give you that will be very, very helpful for you to reprogram your subconscious mind, as well as to help yourself to get to the next level. So, ladies and gentlemen, that being said, positive affirmation, when you get up, and you may want to write this down, you have to, this is the best time ever. This is the gold mine. This is the time where your mind is fresh and it's ready to take on the world and ready to make things happen. And when you wake up, you're thinking about $100,000. So when you're thinking about $100,000, you can say to yourself immediately when you get up, I'm at one with $100,000 right now. I'm at one with $100,000 right now. $100,000 is in my bank account right now. I always have money. I'm positive 24/7. I'm excited 24/7. I'm enthusiastic 24/7. I'm productive 24/7. I make money 24/7. I attract money 24/7. I am at one with tremendous amount of money right now. I'm a money magnet. Every day, every way, money comes to me readily and easily. So these are the affirmations that you have to start your day with power. And when you go to the bathroom, and then you have to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you have to make sure that you build a system around yourself. When you get up on your bedroom, there is positive affirmation. When you go to the bathroom, on the mirror, there's positive affirmation. On your computer screen, there's positive affirmation. On your mobile, there's positive affirmation. Of your goal. So wherever you are going, whatever you are seeing is your goal. And when Derby horse race, they put blinders on the horses. Why? So that they can only see the target, and that's it. And those horses make up millions and millions of dollars to their owners, the ones that are the best. But the key is that you gotta put the blinders on and you gotta go with it. Because remember, you have to be willing to be able to pay the price to get your goal ASAP. Now, that being said, positive affirmation. Now I'm going to give you the command. And these commands are very, very powerful. And you have to promise me that you use it only for the right reasons. Okay? Thank you. So the command is like this. You have to say, I command my subconscious mind, my conscious mind, my heart, my chakra, my aura, my nervous system, every single cell of my body, that I have $100,000 in my account right now. And so it is. You can say this command multiple times, or you can say it once, but it has to be a little bit louder that you can hear it, and with conviction and belief. Conviction and belief is the glue that binds it together and brings it in your reality as soon as possible. So now, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's try to get to our last two subjects. Second last subject is um, you're doing all of this, and if you're not getting results, then there are two things that you have to keep in mind. Number one is there may be money blockage or one blockage you may have, and it is quite normal. Even I was a multi-millionaire in net worth, and then I had lost everything, and then I built it again. But then what I found out in my blockage removal exercise is that my older brother had some wrong belief about money and income, and that got affected and got pre-programmed on my subconscious, and it damaged several years. But it's okay. I mean, whatever is done is done. We have to move on forward. We have to be positive. We cannot take guilt and we cannot point fingers. We have to be positive and we have to move forward. We have to forgive, forget, and move on forward with a positive attitude and can never be guilty. So this is number one. Number two, there are certain things you have to know and you have to avoid in your life, ladies and gentlemen. These are the enemy of human mankind. And I'm being very serious about this. And if you want to succeed in life, you have to let them go out of your life. Number one, attachment. Do not attach yourself even with money or anyone because it cancels out and universe is going to take it away from you. Number two, fear. False evidence appearing true. Once you are in your zone, and let me say this to you, ladies and gentlemen, some of you may be in a financial crunch. Maybe debt collectors are calling you, and maybe you have a lawsuit and whatever. But ladies, my heart goes out to you, and we all pray. We all pray and have, and we pray that you resolve your issues soon. The key is there are two options you have. You could be in your zone and forget about all of this because it's going to only distract you, take your attention away, take your emotions away, take your feelings away, and not going to let you accomplish the money, and you're going to go more and more in debt. Or you forget about this, and you put your blinders on, and you keep moving on forward with your goal, Don't call them back or just let them be and keep moving forward because what you're doing, as long as your heart, you are clear with the universe that you're going to pay these people off. You're working hard, the universe is going to find you the way. You're going to put these people off. And this is guaranteed, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why I say this book is guaranteed success in a split second, is you got to stay in your zone. But you got to make a commitment to yourself that the moment you have money, you're going to pay these people off. And you keep working and stay in your zone. Don't call them back and don't feel about how they're going to feel about it. They're just doing their job. They're just collected. They come 9 to 5. They call people to collect and they go home and they're laughing about it most of the time, about people they talk to. So do not feel bad. Do not feel guilty ever, ever, ever. And stay in your zone and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. And keep connecting with universe and praise universe and say, universe, come on, give me some. Give me $50,000 now and $50,000 tomorrow. Universe can do it. But then the universe may check you and see how you are doing mentally, emotionally. Are you still attracting? Are you still in that vibration? And this vibration, the zone that we talk about, that's where you have to stay in to be able to pull it from the universe, and bam, it's done. You pay everybody off, you go on vacation, and bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, jacka zoom zoom, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now on that note, let me finish this beautiful book, which is a gift for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get to use it. The second book, basically, the way I have structured this is the first book is a free book, which is all the strategies that I've given you. The details were not there as much as I liked to, but if you feel that you need the details, then you can go ahead and invest in the book. 50% of the book is going to charity. The book cost is £75. Now keep in mind that if you are senior citizen, then the book cost is only £10. All you have to do is send us an email, and then we will ship the book to you. We'll give you a special link. You pay £10 and that book is yours. If you are a staying home mom, then it is £5 for you. So there is a special discount, And then if you cannot afford book number 2, then you just send us an email that I cannot afford this book and please help me, and they will ask you 1 or 2 documents, and then we will give you the book for free. Because this is all about you, ladies and gentlemen, and you being successful, being happy, being excited, being positive, and being able to accomplish the results in your life, the desires that you want. Now, I'm going to end this with 3 notes, ladies and gentlemen, and you must hear me very clearly. Number 1 is when you are going after these goals, I want you to know it is yours. It is already yours in a split second. Second you thought about it, the universe has given it to you, done. You have to think and believe this is yours. Just like you have a cell phone. I'm standing next to you, okay? I take your cell phone. So I'm not going to give it back to you. How are you going to feel? I said, no, this is my cell phone. What you think you're doing? Give it back. Isn't it? So I give the phone back to you. So if it is exactly like this, this is your goal. And the key, what I have taught you, is no one can take it away. You're not dependent on the clients. If you have these 3 options, 4 options, don't think that this option is the one who's giving you the money. This is universe who is bringing you, and where it is in your imagination, in your state of mind, in your belief, in your conviction. That's where the money is. It is not there. It is right here with you, with your feeling, your emotion, your intensity. Again, going back to the zone. You stay in your zone that you have money, it is in your account, and you're thankful to universe, the 4 steps that we learn. And it is yours, and you're moving on forward, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that being said, you must also, last point, you must also be confident and deserving. And what you got to do for that? Oh, that's a very difficult task. Oh, I don't know if I'm deserving $50,000. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This is yours. You are born to be abundant. This is your birthright. So $100,000 is yours, and you must feel confident, and you must talk like a $100,000 man or a woman or a girl or whatever. Yes, keep thinking positive, be happy, be cool, and take good care of yourself. On that note, one point I will make, and then we finish this. In the second book, I have also added a chapter called Forever 21. So whoever is over 21, you're going to be back to 21, and this is my promise, and it's going to have all the facts, research to prove that you could be back to Forever 21 as long as you desire and you use law of attraction, ladies and gentlemen. So on that note, we love you all. God bless. Have a great day. Thank you so much.